Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the den. I'm Deszi the Coyote. So today's channel message is going to be on how can we cultivate more peace. So how to cultivate more peace in your life at this time. So we have some oracles that are already shuffled out, and energy's already been cleansed and cleared on them. And the oracles are going to tell us where peace may be needed in your life at this time, or whenever you hear this, where peace is needed. And then we're going to follow up with tarot and see how we can cultivate that peace a little bit more, so we know where to apply it, right? So go ahead, select whatever pile you feel called to, and we're going to get going on these messages, okay? Alright, group 2, welcome to the den. I'm Deszi the Coyote. So we have your oracles here, and we're going to start with the oracles. The oracles are going to show us where we need, where peace is needed, okay? So the oracles are going to show us where peace is needed, and then we're going to pull a tarot to see how we can bring that in, how we can cultivate it, right? So, excuse me. So let me get those set up, and then we'll get right into it. Okay, group 2. So for oracles, you have transition, you have the dog, the man, and the antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. So the message that I get off of this with oracle cards, I get that either with this transition, I'm getting, for some of you, someone may have passed, someone that you were very loyal to. You could have been in a relationship. It could be family, friend, just someone that you were very loyal to. I think this person was a good companion to you. It could actually be a pet that's passed, and I think you at this time you're just like, life is just moving too fast for me. And I think this is where you guys are like, I need some peace, I need some understanding. So that's what I get for one group of people. For another group of people with this transition, the dog, the man, and the antelope, life is speeding up. I get relationship. I get there's a line that you're afraid to cross. But I think the message here is that, this man is loyal, or this masculine energy is a loyal person that you can possibly trust. But again, trust your intuition. And I think things are speeding up with this person. Should I make this transition? Should we step it up in our relationship, or something like that? So that's kind of where you guys are looking for peace. Maybe you're going back and forth with it, and you're looking for harmony in that. And then for another group of people, I'm getting that things are transitioning into this more determined, fast-paced energy. Like, you guys are really set into, like, determined to go a specific way. Determined. It's transitioning you. You feel like, I have to go this way. I have to choose this path. And you guys are wanting to take the lead on that. And I think, with this, you feel like it's going to get things going and speed things up, and you're right, and you're trying to figure out how to make peace with that, right? So let's see how we can cultivate peace where we need it, okay? I'm getting off that from this Hangman in reverse that you guys, I think you guys already know the answer. I think you guys want things to kind of just slow down right now. But you guys have to let this transfer. You got 3 major arcanas out already. 4. So this is a big message. So you guys, I think you've already gotten the enlightenment that you needed on this situation. But you guys are kind of stopped and stalled. But this is letting you know that it's time for this transition. And again, with death, if you guys lost someone, then, my condolences. I completely understand if it's like, I'm not sure if it's, I should be making this move so soon. But I think the things that, if you find that things are changing and they're not the way they used to be with any of these circumstances, I think it's important, it's needing to happen at this time. The transition is time for it. Yeah. You guys just don't, with this 3 of Cups in reverse with this Hangman, you guys know who you can and can't be around, and who you can and can't let in your life, or who you can and can't move forward with. That's why, this person, they're letting you know this is a loyal individual. But if it's not the loyal individual, you know that too. Okay? With this Chariot in reverse, they're like, don't stop. You guys, there's no need for you to stop, because this has been a great investment. Okay? Yes, things are transitioning. This is a new cycle for you guys. And so things, yes, they'll be speeding up, but you guys are prepared for this because the things that needed to fall, or the things that have fallen, and things are starting to come together in a different way. Trust that process, okay? It's all coming together for something great with that. Five of Wands, I feel like it's just like, yes, it's been a lot of it's been a lot of different energies and different components in it, and you guys are just like, I don't know. With that star in reverse, you're like, I don't know how this can really come together. I'm not sure if I could really trust this situation, person, place, or thing. But it's just like, trust it, trust it. I feel like trust whatever you're feeling. If you feel like you can't trust this thing, then trust that. If you feel like you can trust it, then trust that. But I also get this star in reverse with this devil upright. I think you guys need to come out of that energy of not really having hope. That's what's keeping you guys trapped, because you guys don't really want to work on it. You're like, I'm done kind of like working at trying to make, I don't really want to work at something new. I don't really want to put the energy in and transition to something new. But this is going to help you cultivate more peace in your life. Going through this transitional process is actually going to bring you to more peace. Okay? Yeah. You guys are going to feel more, again, more determined. And it's leading you to more determination, more leadership role. Okay? Even if it's just in your own life. See what's at the bottom. Yes, the moon. You guys don't see it all now because you guys are kind of just like in this hermit state, taking this journey. You don't really want to come together with things. You just don't. But you guys, it's this transition is calling you to make a decision because life is speeding up. Okay. So let's see what message of encouragement we can get for you for the Coyote, the Den cards. Okay. What message of encouragement do you have for those two? Keep going. It's a process. It's time to learn and grow. Listen, ask if you don't know or understand. Yeah, again, if you guys have lost someone, keep going. Healing is a process. Being without those people, places, and things that we lost, that we love, it is a process. I've been there. I get it. Mourning is a long process in general, or it could be a short process. It's different for everyone, but this is also a time for you to learn and grow. Okay, so group 2, I hope this helps you cultivate more peace in your life, and I hope you guys visit the den once again for another reading in the future. All right, see you later. Okay, welcome group 4. Welcome to the den. I'm Deszi the Coyote. So we have your oracles pulled. The oracles are going to represent where you may need to cultivate some peace in your life. And then we're going to pull a tarot to follow up on how we can bring that in. Okay? Alright, let's get your oracles down and then we'll go into it in tarot. Okay, group 4. So your oracles are peace, literally the peace card. You have the park setting, you have the key, and you have the dear spirit, bring a gentle touch. Your message comes through very, very clear for me. I think you guys, I know the oracles is where is peace needed, and I think this is an overall, just clear to me that you guys just need peace almost everywhere. I think that's where you guys might feel, I just need it everywhere. And I think you guys are just like, I think even right here clearly, even in your oracles, the answer is here. I think they're saying, you guys have to sort of put on this persona, an energetic field. The key is going to be bringing in more gentleness, like bring a gentle touch, right? You guys are going to have to bring in more gentleness to start to cultivate more peace in your life. So we're going to get into your tarot, and we're going to see what else is, how we can help cultivate more peace in your life overall for group 4, okay? You guys know this. You know that things are going to have to get gentler for you. Or you are, there is guidance coming in with this High Priestess, this 8 of Wands, and it's coming in quick. It's coming in, and this is a clear message too, that you guys kind of need that peace everywhere. But you guys are, yeah, that fell over. Now look at this. I think with this Emperor here, you got the Emperor, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and the World. I think you guys, it's coming in that you guys, you know, you may be very strong-willed people with this Emperor. You may be like, I gotta push, I gotta get it done, it has to be this way, you have to make sure you're doing it that way, I need you to do it this way, you know, very, very, very fatherly, grandfatherly, just very bossy, and it doesn't always have to be mean. I don't get that it's mean with this Emperor. I actually get that you guys actually want things to be as peaceful as possible. I actually get that you guys are peaceful, but you're wanting to, again, cultivate more peace. How can it be more peaceful? And I think you guys are just like, you know, I'm needing to take a break from this energy. This energy isn't bringing me the peace that I may need at this time for this new cycle that you're in. You know, you guys may, some of you may even, with this lamb and this baby and this woman, some of you may be welcoming in a new baby or a new pet or something that needs your nurturing and care, and you're just like, I don't know if this Emperor energy, this very go 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 go, is really good for this sort of setting, you know. And I think that's sort of like, yeah, you're gonna have to push it to being more gentler, you know, bringing a gentler touch. But in order to do that for this, you know, maybe if it is a child or a baby or something like that, or even a new project, in order to do that, you're gonna have to like embody a gentler touch with everything overall. Okay, can you tell me more about this Emperor? Yeah, with that double there, that's your energy. Like, you're just like, yeah, I run shit. Like, that's what I'm used to with this King of Swords in reverse. I think you guys are just like, that's what I'm used to, that's what I do. But yeah, with this King of Swords in reverse, I think it's kind of, it might be wreaking havoc on your mind space. You know, I think you guys you're needing maybe more peace of mind, and I don't think this energy is bringing you peace of mind at this time, and that you're just like, this is just my default energy with this Seven of Swords in reverse. I think you guys kind of just go back to it because it yields results, right? But with this, I think you have an inkling it's not going to actually yield the results that I'm really looking for, and I can't keep working at it like that. Let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, because you think you have a feeling, right, with this High Priestess, and then this Wheel of Fortune over here with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. If you keep going in that energy, you have a feeling it's actually going to turn things upside down, and not in a good way. And that's not what you want for this new cycle, this new endeavor. And you guys, with that Hermit right there, you're like, oh, I really need to go within myself and figure out how to get this going in a different energy, in a different direction. Can you tell me more about this High Priestess? Because you guys know you're going to have to walk away. With this Eight of Cups, you know you're going to have to walk away from that energy. You're going to have to walk away from that, like always doing it, always, you know, just pushing it through, just making sure you're setting things. It's like, I'm getting this, we have a list, we have a spreadsheet, we have all these things. I need you to do it that way, I need you to do it this way, I need that in effect from a week from now, and you know, 6 months from now I'm going to need you to go do this, because that's how it has to go. Like, I think you guys are really like, but I think you guys are like, how am I going to fit this other thing in that I'm trying to nurture and grow in this energy? I think you guys are just like, it's not going to work like that. And you're right. You have to cultivate more, to get that peace of mind for you. You're going to have to bring in more gentleness. Okay, can you tell me more about this World card? Yeah, you're going to have to pick. Do you want to be bossy and keep going in that energy, which is nothing wrong with it, like it serves a purpose too? Or do you want to walk into this more peaceful, gentle energy and see how that is too? Because I think the key for you is taking that leap of faith, right? Because what's going to come in with this Eight of Wands? What's going to come in for group 4? The message coming in is that you guys know it's a bad judgment call if you don't make that sort of transition and that movement towards, yeah, you know, it's going to lead with that Ten of Swords. It's going to lead to, like, you're going to be like, I effed myself, right? Like, I screwed myself, like, and I'm the whole situation is just going to be in tatters. I think you feel that. Let's see how we can help you walk away. You're going to have to recognize that these things don't make you happy anymore. Even though they yield results, you're trying to, and there's a spider. So I think, you know, You're trying to develop a new dream. You're trying to weave something new into existence, right? And again, with that spider with all those legs and stuff, like, you guys are pretty independent in a way that you're able to multitask and just put everyone and everything else on task. But you're gonna have to let that energy go for the time being and cultivate a more gentler approach, okay? You're going to have to learn to work together. You're going to have to learn to delegate and also to be taught in a different way, okay? I see that King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and maybe it's time to step into more of that King of Wands energy. You can still be passionate and a boss and a leader, but you might have to take a step back. Like, you know, if you're the CEO and the owner of your business, maybe it's time to just be the owner. You know, just be the owner. You know, stuff still has to go through you, but let someone else take care of the day-to-day, okay? Let's see what message of encouragement we can get you from the Den cards, the Coyote Den cards, okay? What message of encouragement do we have for group 4? Oh, look at this. Transformation. I don't know if you guys can see that. Transformation, rebirth, mystical knowledge. Darkness is not inherently negative. I think you guys are going to have to choose to go through this transition, this rebirth, right? This transformation. If you want to bring in more peace of mind, if you want to take this more nurturing approach, okay, group 4? So thank you for joining me in the Den. I really hope this message reaches you guys when it needs to, and I hope it helps you cultivate more peace in your life where you're needing it, okay? All right, group 1, welcome to the Den. I'm Deszi the Coyote. So we have your oracles already pulled, and your oracles are going to showcase where you may need to cultivate that peace, and then we'll pull tarot to see how we can bring that in, okay? So let me get your oracles laid out and we'll get right into your reading. All right, group 1. You guys for oracle have the Innocence, the Rider, the Mountain, and the Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. So where is peace needed in your life at this time? I think with this Innocence here and just the way everything is, I feel like you guys are just like, you're really new at something. You don't really have the know-all, the know-with-all, right? You don't really have the, you're like, I don't really have the guidance. I don't really have anyone to show me the ropes. And you're just like, what do I do, right? How do I get through this? Like, what is it going to be? And, you know, I think you guys are just like not really able to make peace with this energy in your life. This is where you need it, because you're like, there's a new project, a new endeavor, something that you're just not well versed in, something that's very new for you. You know, it's very new for you. It's something that's just like, I don't know much about it, right? And I think so I'm going to light an incense. I believe for this group that the message here is that you guys, you know, you guys are headed in the direction of something, you know, you're like, I don't know how to handle this, and you know this is something big, like, you know this is something that's going to take a lot of work. You have birds and almost every single one of this, and then you have the Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. There's a lot of guides that are really going to be just like leading you from a higher perspective so that they can really see things from you and then give you better feedback, okay? So you guys are like, yeah, I need to get some peace about it. Well, you know, this is where you need to peace. This is where peace is trying to come in for you, letting you know that Spirit is going to guide you. See how we can cultivate that peace, okay? All right, group 1. How can group 1 cultivate this peace? You gotta take this leap of faith. They know it's new. They know that you're pretty green with it, and I think you know it too. But it's just like, you guys have to go for it. You have to go for it. You're just like, but how do I, you know, you don't have anything to stand on, so you have to take the leap of faith to learn. You know, you have to take, you know, that, you have to. And you're a little scared and just like, I don't know if I should, but you're going to be guided. You're going to be guided. You know, this is something really, really new, and you guys are just like, You know, it reminds me of like if you go through one awakening and then you're just like, you're feeling good, you're rolling, you're in you're in a good space for a while, and then you're just like, oh man, this is something new, this is something different, and I just don't, like my old stuff isn't really applying here, and it's like, what do I do? Like, is this something I shouldn't do? Is this something? It's just like, no, it's just innocent. It's just a new experience, and you're just pretty innocent with it. You know, it's not, it doesn't have to be such a bad thing. You know, it's just something new. Let's see what we can get with this Fool energy. Yeah, with that Ace of Cups, it's like you guys kind of need to open your heart and flow with this experience. You know, you're going to be happy that you did. Yep, because it's a great investment with that Ten of Pentacles. It's a great investment. I think it's going to go for generations. I think, you know, you may have family members that this may be something that's involving family members or will involve family members or just close people to you, okay? With this Seven of Wands in reverse and this Five of Wands in reverse, you guys are just maybe concerned of like, well, I don't really, you know, how are all these pieces going to fit together? You know, that's why you feel like you don't have that ground to stand on. But I think the thing is here, because you're going to learn to choose your battles wisely. You're going to know and learn what parts you need, what parts you don't, okay? This card has been coming out for almost everyone. With this Nine of Wands in reverse and this Judgment in reverse, they're saying you guys kind of like standing on the wall and saying, I don't know if that's the best thing to do. I don't know if I really want to take this adventure. It's only because you're green, okay? It's only because it's something new. But you know, we can't do that with everything in life. We can't always be the masters. We always have to, you know, we have to start at the beginning and then we have to work our ways up. We can't always just jump to master, you know, masterhood, you know. Yeah, that's imbalance. And they want you to know this is not balancing out your energy to not take that next step, okay? You're not going to be in balance for your own self. They're saying this transition will bring you more of a foundation. It'll bring you together with some really awesome stuff too. But yeah, I think you guys are more so used to doing what you want to do, doing because you said so, with this Queen of Wands reverse. And some of you, it's just like they're trying to get you to transition and pull that energy down and trying to get you to step into some new energy that you're not familiar with. Like, let's see, can you tell me more about this innocence, please? Yeah, you guys are like, I don't know, man. Will it really work out if I choose something different? Of course it will. That's the truth. Ace of Swords coming through. Of course it will. You'll have a clearer perception of this. You'll have clarity is coming through. Again, with these mountains, they're like, we understand that there's a lot of mountains, a lot of land to cover, a lot of things, a lot of different terrains, but they're going to guide you through this. And they're saying you have to just learn to listen to that inner guidance, your intuition, you know, whatever spiritual messages come in for you. And you know, listen to your intuition when those messages are coming in. If that fits and you feel like, yeah, I think that's what they're saying, you know, trust it, listen to it. But right now with this Four of Cups, you guys are like, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But you guys just have to pick the thing that kind of brings you out of that heavy energy. You guys are just like, I don't know if I should pick that, right? But they're like, come on, you stand in your own energy and learn. Let's choose a different path, you know, a different path. You guys are independent enough to choose this, even if it's something that you feel like I'm not ready for. But Spirit's going to guide you. So you can cultivate more peace by taking that leap of faith and learning something new or taking a new venture or endeavor, okay? That's going to bring you actually more peace. That's what they're saying. So your message is sleep, rest, eat, repeat, silence the tech, get outdoors, read a book, alone time, talk to you. Yeah, I think you guys just really need to get some rest. You know, make sure you're eating well. Make sure you're just taking time to, you know, get away from technology and stuff a little bit, and get outside, read a book, and just spend some time alone with yourself so that you can really be, you can do this, you know, you got this, and Spirit's going to guide you. You know, spending that time with yourself will really get you back in touch, and not saying that you're out of touch, but it'll really get you in touch with that intuition and your spirit guides helping you cultivate this piece. Okay, group one? So thank you for joining me in the den, and I hope this message reaches you and serves you well. Alright, group 3, welcome to the den. I'm Deszi the Coyote. So we're going to get into your message on how to cultivate more peace in your life. So we have your oracles pulled. Your oracles are going to tell us where peace is needed. And then we're going to go in with the tarot to see how we can cultivate more of that peace from where it's needed, okay? So I'm going to get your oracles set up, and then we're going to go right into the message. Okay, group 3. Your oracles are adventure, the ring, the scythe, and the lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. So I kind of get a fairly clear message for this group. I get with this group that, you know, where you need to bring peace in your life, or where you're needing peace, I think is when it comes to your dreams and your goals. I think you guys have some really cool dreams with this adventure card. I think you guys may want to travel a lot. I think you guys may want to explore just some different things that maybe they're things that are done often, but it would be new for you. Or maybe there are things that people haven't even begun to interpret or express, right? Excuse me. With this ring here, I feel like you guys are committed to that dream, but I also feel like there's some commitments in your life right now that you guys are needing to cut out, and maybe that's what you're trying to find peace with, because you have these dreams and these goals that you want to bring about, but you feel like there's some other commitments that need to be cut out. So that's kind of maybe where you guys are needing peace. So let's get into the tarot, and let's see how we can cultivate that peace. Okay, first out the gate, you guys have the Ten of Wands, the Death card, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Star in reverse. I get that with this Ten of Wands, when these cycles and burdens and just heavy things that you have been carrying and working through, and it's just been a lot. It could be yours, it could be other people's, it could be a contribution of a lot of different aspects, right? With this Death card, with this Ten of Wands, it's going to come to an end. The tens are an end of a cycle. With this Death card, that is an extra confirmation that this is going to transition to something else. You guys, with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse and this Star in reverse, I'm not at all sure if this is your energy or another's with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse and this Knight of Pentacles. I think you guys don't feel like you could bring your dreams to be, maybe with that Queen of Pentacles, that you kind of just have to gotta do, the burdensome things. I gotta do it this way. That's the way it has to get done. But, I think they're saying it may be a slow journey to bring your dreams to life, to bring your dreams into existence. But I think if you keep going, I think you guys are, it's not going to feel, right, with the Seven of Wands reverse, it's not going to feel like you're going to be able to build a foundation. That's what you feel like. You're not, if you keep going, you feel like you're not going to be able to build a foundation. But that is just not good self-talk that's happening in the mind space, in an intellectual space. You guys kind of have to adopt a more healthy mindset, and I think you're going to do that by listening to your intuition. Because with this Star in reverse, it's just all of that energy is leading you guys to not having that faith and hope that it can be. But it really can. This transition is going to happen. You see what I'm talking about with that Ace of Pentacles coming out? It's opening up a new opportunity for you. That's what I'm saying. The tens are end of a cycle. The death is the end of a cycle and a rebirth of a new cycle. When something ends, something begins. So you guys are not like, well, if that ends, what'll happen? Something new will come in. It has to, It will. And sometimes it takes time for new things to come in after other things can. Transitional period. But it's okay. It'll come in. Yeah, you have to decide which way you want to go with it. Okay? Let's see what else we can get with this Ten of Wands. All these burdens have been gaining, you've been gaining, this Ten of Wands energy has been helping you gain understanding, enlightenment. You know, you've been learning from this, and you're just seeing different perspectives from it, and it's going to bring you justice. It has been justice, because you've been able to like interpret things, or you will be able to interpret things from a different standpoint, and it's what's going to set the tone for you when you walk into that new opportunity. But right now, with this Death card, you guys, in that King of Wands reverse, you're just like, but if I don't push it like this, then how will it come to be? Maybe that's the energy you need to release. You know, with that King of Wands in reverse, maybe you need to release that it has to be specifically your way. Because like I said, that self-talk with this Nine of Swords, it's just giving you a lot of anxiety, a lot of just mind energy is just going, and it's just like your gears are constantly going in your mind and you can't trust it. I think that's what they're wanting you to cut out. You're committed to a very cerebral, intellectual energy, and they're just like, you gotta trust your intuition. You gotta go with your heart, baby. You really do on this one. Tell me more about this High Priestess. Your intuition, your guides, all of this, they're trying to let you know that you don't want to walk into this bringing your dreams in this old energy. Because all you're going to do is like, you're going to put them back in order. And it's just like, but how can you adventure like that? You have to be willing to go off the trails, you know, to adventure. Yeah, you stay on the trails you're supposed to, but what about things that haven't been discovered yet, or places that, you know, you want to explore? Or are you just going to be like, no, it can only be explored between 5 and 9? Who put those standards on it if they're not there? You know, why are you putting those standards up there like that? Yeah, see? King of Swords, you guys are really, you know, that energy is cutting down to a space where it's cutting out opportunity. It's cutting out things of importance, because it's just cutting things. It's not really paying attention to what it's cutting, and you're going to cut out your investment on your dreams, and you're going to be like, oh my goodness. So you would find more peace by cutting out the anxiety, the cerebralness, and the burdens of just constantly being in that the over intellectual things, and really taking a leap of faith on your hopes and dreams. That's how you'll bring more peace in. You right now, you feel like it's not really an option for you with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, but with this Page of Swords here, it's saying, you know, it's saying it's not an option, or you're feeling like it's not an option, but that's not true. With this Wheel of Fortune in reverse and this Page of Swords with this Seven of Swords, I get a very strong energy of just like, you're always going at things from an intellectual standpoint. And sometimes, you know, if you're doing like relationships only from intellect, if you're doing passionate ventures only from intellect, sometimes you just have to go for it. Sometimes it's not all about, you know, well, what's the smart thing to do? What's the heart thing to do? You know, I'm not saying don't use your mind at all. Don't use your knowledge and information. I'm saying, you know, there are times when we have to take a leap of faith on our hearts, you know, on other energies. So that's going to help you get more peace in your life by not, you know, relying so much on your intellect and letting other energies come through for you. And you guys are really holding on to that. So that's what's kind of like hemming up some peace in your life. You're going to have to release that. I'm actually going to pull one extra card from this group, because I just feel like this is a lot of mental stuff, and it's just like, I'm going to pull some words. So maybe that'll connect with you. Okay? Choose love over fear. Do you see what I mean by you have to choose the things you love? Like, you're going to have to go from a heart space. And you're afraid right now, because you're just like, but it doesn't add up. But who says it doesn't? You're using you haven't used the conversion system for this. So you're not getting the right calculations. You know, you have to use the heart system. You have to convert that from the heart space. Okay? All right. So let's get you one more piece of encouragement from our Coyote Ding cards, and then I'll let you all go. What message do we have for those who chose group 3? You're right. It's tough. You've been so patient. Please keep going. You are becoming. I know it's like with that 10 of Wands, you guys are like, this is heavy, this is a lot, but keep going. You guys are going to get there. Release the things in the mental space and keep going for your dreams, okay? And for love, choose love over fear. So thank you, Group 3, for joining me in the den. I hope this message to cultivate more peace in your life really meets you when you need to hear it most, okay? And I hope to see you guys again soon.